Hi you guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a quick little plant tour of my plant room. Just show you guys kind of what I have in here. I'm always switching the plants around, but for right now this is what I have in my plant room. And then of course in a separate video I will do my living room where I have a south facing window. And then I'll do a separate video from that, my dining room where I also have another south-facing window. But I think this is where I have a lot of my plants, but I don't know. I lost count so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera around and show you guys what plants I have here in my plant room. Okay, so I'm gonna start here. This is right when you walk into my plant room. I have my ZZ plant here. This plant grows really well for me. And then I have my Marble Queen Pothos. This was 2 plants and I just put them together in this pot here. And then this is my Philodendron Brazil. And this one's doing pretty good for me. It's growing some new leaves. It does have some brown spots, but for the most part, it's doing pretty good. And then in my, here I'll back up and show you. This is just my plant shelf. It used to be a bookcase, but I turned it into a little plant shelf. So I just got this new Peperomia here. And I've had this one for a while. I think I got that one either at IKEA or at Lowe's, I'm not sure. And then this is another plant that I've recently purchased. I haven't even repotted it yet. And then here's another Peperomia that I've had for a while. I got that one at IKEA. And then don't mind the fake plant there in my little lantern. But, so this one is another plant I got at IKEA. My husband picked that one out. And then I have my cylindrical snake plant. And I have my, is this a Dracaena? I'm not sure. It does very well. It never gives me any problems, so I love that plant. And then my, I think it's a Bella Palm. This one's kind of drying out. I think I'm going to have to move it or put it under the humidifier or something. I don't know what's going on with that plant. And then down here I just have my Calathea, the pink striped one. This one's doing pretty well. I put it down here in the corner and I do mist it often. It gets some sunlight but not a lot of sunlight, but it seems to be doing well. And then here I have my Marble Queen Pothos that I just bought from Lowe's on the clearance rack. I switch up this area here. Sometimes I don't have a hanging plant at all here, but since I just got a new hanging plant, I put this one here. And that one's just over my chair there. And then up here I have my Rattlesnake Plant. And then I have my African mask plant that I got at IKEA a while ago. And then down on this shelf I just have the nerve plant, the pink one. I have a Pothos and Joy, a little one there. My cacti that's growing crazy. I don't know if it's because it doesn't get tons of sun, but when I first got it, it did not look like that. And then it just grew these long, I don't know, they're not leaves, whatever they are, off the cactus. 78 degrees in my house right now. And I love that little thermometer. I got it on Amazon and it's probably like one of the best things that I ever got for my plant room. And then just some more cactus here. And then on this shelf is just my silver satin Pothos. I got it, it was very scarce. I think like the leaves, there were probably, I don't know, a few vines in there and they weren't very long. So I'm happy with this plant. At least it's growing and it's putting off some new leaves for me. It does have a brown spot there, but I'm okay with that. And then this one was my kalanchoe or kalanchoe, however you say it. All the leaves died off and the flowers died off. I cut them all back and then it started growing like this again. So I'm just letting it do its thing. This is my only fern, and of course I keep it here by my humidifier. It hasn't grown for me, but at least it's not dead, so I'm just gonna leave it here. And I did move it up into my bathroom for a little bit, but it didn't seem to really be doing anything, so I just moved it back downstairs. And then up here I don't even know what this plant is called. I've had it for a while. It really didn't grow any new leaves just until recently. It started to grow a new one in here. So if you guys know what this plant is called, please let me know, because I just saw it and I liked it, and so I grabbed it, and I really don't even know what it is, but I like it. And then this is my Pylea that I got not too long ago at Lowe's. And down on this shelf I have another pink nerve plant and my croton or croton, and then some more nerve plants here. I was thinking of putting those two together, but for right now I just leave them alone. And then down on this shelf I have a Peperomia that a couple of the leaves fell off. I think I was watering it too much. So right now I'm just like not watering it, just letting it, you know, come back to life, and hopefully it will survive. And then down here I have another Peperomia that I got at Lowe's. I just like the variegation of that one. And then there is another Peperomia. So I will back up, and then I have, of course, tons of pots that need plants. So that I'm just going to back up and show you that real quick. Okay, and then next to that I have my fiddle leaf fig. It hasn't given me any new leaves, but it's not dying and it's not, you know, dropping leaves or anything, so I'm fine with that. This is my rubber plant. It gave me a few new leaves, but it hasn't really been doing anything lately. But for the most part it's doing good, and I just have my little turtle friend in there. And then my drawing a blank on this plant, but this plant does pretty good. It stays here, and it did drop one of the red leaves or flowers or whatever those are. But other than that, it does pretty good there. And then I have my prayer plant here. Does have a few brown tips, but it's still alive, so I'm fine with that. And then here is my moonshine sansevieria down there in the corner, and it does really well down there, so I just leave it. And then my couch, which I wish that I can replace this couch with some more things for plants, you know, put like a shelf or something, because this is the only windows in this room. But my husband and my kids like to come in here and hang out, because with the humidifier it stays pretty cool in here, so they do enjoy coming in here. So I just leave the couch in here. And then I have my African mask plant. I don't know, once again, with this plant, you think I would learn, but I put it by a south-facing window, and the leaves got brown. So I moved it away. I moved it into here where it doesn't get tons of light, and it does have a new leaf here. So I'm just going to leave it alone in here. Then I have my Prince of Orange. It just did this new leaf not too long ago, and it does have some brown spots. I don't know what's going on with my plants here, but overwatering or underwatering, or I don't know. But I'm just, you know, I just have to fill them out and see what they like and what they don't like. And then down here I have my cactus, the variegated one. It seems to do pretty good here. There's a lot of sun that comes in from the other room. So during parts of the day it is pretty bright. And then I have this cactus here, and it also is doing very well. It started growing these new little, I don't know, what are these called when they grow off the cactus? I don't even know, but like this one here just started growing, so I think it's doing pretty good. And then we have this little half wall here, and I try not to put plants on it, but right now I have a few on here. I have my jade, which also gets light from the other room, the south-facing window. And then this sad little Pylea, when I first got it, it was so full, and it had 3 plants and then a few babies. I did propagate one of the babies, my daughter has it, but it just started dropping leaves, and this is what it looks like now. So it's a kind of a sad looking plant, but it's still alive, and so I'm just leaving it alone and whatever. And then this plant, my rubber tree, this is the first rubber tree that I ever got, and it does have, with this one I did put a little the little rabbit in there, but it kind of takes away from the plant, so I might take that one out. But that is all for my plant room. I'll back up and just show you an overview of my plant room. So once again, those are the only windows. There is a patio covering those windows, so it doesn't get like tons of light in here, but it does get enough light that these plants do grow. So yeah, that's my little plant room there. I do try to keep everybody out of my plant room. It's kind of my little haven, if you would call it, but they do, like I said, they do like to go in there and hang out, and because it does stay cool in there without humidifier. So all right, I hope you guys enjoy this video and the plants that I have here in my plant room. And like I said, I will definitely show you guys my living room, the plants that I have in there, and then I will also show you my dining room. But for now, I just want to thank you guys for watching, and until next time, bye!